Okay, we're rolling. Beautiful. I gotta stop saying that though. Like,
What?
I just feel
that
like
we're
such
rolling?
a dummy. Yeah. And we're rolling.
I mean, you got. We can't really see what you're doing over there, so.
Yeah, that's true. Right. It's to let the people know. Well, we made it.
Two of us did.
Yeah. Well, we made it to
Jake's getting
Halloweentown.
bullied by a middle schooler right now or
Oh
something.
God. I mean, yeah, having to deal with any of that situation
Yeah.
has got to be brutal.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you could be here
Mhm.
before you have to head overseas and join the armed forces. To joke about your jacket.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, it is nice though.
It's hot in here too. I'm gonna end up.
I
taking
know,
it off for sure, but it's
yeah.
like cold outside. I don't know.
I couldn't tell. I knew it was going to be hot in here, but that's why I put the blanket up early because the
Gets to
light
block
comes
some of
right
that
through that
sunlight out.
window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably
Like
why
last
it,
week when
heats
we
up
took
in
it
here so
off,
much.
it got really hot.
Yeah.
All right, that's still recording. All right, sorry. I'm just going to make sure of a couple things. Why don't you entertain everybody with your world famous impressions?
Oh God, I do some good impressions, but now I don't want like.
What?
Have you never? Have we?
No, I'm saying why would you
Oh,
not want to
yeah.
do them?
Because of what?
Do whatever your great impressions are.
I can
Your
only do it
catalog.
when people like. I don't know.
It's all right. I didn't mean to put you on the spot
I can
like
do it
that.
better
for
when
real.
I'm trying
sorry.
to do it better than someone else.
I
Like,
hear
if
you.
someone
You
does a
need like
bad
a
one, I'm like,
baseline.
"Come
You need to make it
Come on."
competitive.
Mm-hmm. It's the way I roll.
Now I know you said that you didn't really spend every Halloween watching this movie.
No, I can't remember the last time I watched this.
I'm pretty sure I watched it
Like
last
sat down and
Halloween,
watched it.
but I am ready. Ready to get this thing going.
I think it'd be fun.
I know. I'm so nervous. Like I said after
Is it-
break.
yeah.
But it's the best way to do it. Let's just get this thing started.
Because was this still 1999?
This was 98, as was Break.
Oh, okay.
Both
right,
of them
right,
were
right,
98.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think Xenon might be the first 99,
Okay.
which I always thought Xenon was the first trilogy. Turns out this one is.
Halloweentown,
Yeah. Although Xenon's trilogy was a lot more concise.
Right.
'Cause
This
the
was, like, over a
Halloweentown-
longer period of-
Yeah, that Halloweentown High came out, and obviously they were like way older
Yeah.
or whatever. And Xenon, I think, was like boom, boom, boom.
Right.
We gotta, it's what the people are clamoring for. Then it was kind of Halloweentown High was kind of like a reinvention of Halloweentown. But all right, here we go.
It feels weird to be watching this in May, but
Yeah,
what are you
it
gonna
does
do?
a little bit.
I think people restrict themselves too much with holiday movies. Of like, I can only watch this movie this time of year.
That's true. Same with holiday music. The way I was telling you, my buddy thinks the Little Saint Nick should be played year round.
Sure, because that song
He
is
loves
like,
that song.
yeah.
I don't agree with that, really.
Unless you're like really listening to the words.
I
Like,
mean,
I feel like that one has a sound that you like. It just sounds like the Beach Boys. I guess.
yeah, that's true.
I almost said Beastie Boys.
The Beastie
Not
Boys
quite.
cover of Little Saint Nick,
Oh
that'd be
my
pretty
God.
cool. How do you feel about the Beastie Boys?
I like the Beastie Boys. My
Okay.
dad was like the kind of dad that like listened to the Beastie Boys and like
Yeah.
made my grandparents mad when he was younger. So
That's
like,
funny.
I like the Beastie Boys, but I get it. Like I get why people.
Yeah,
maybe
I do too.
They're a little bit like. But they were good dudes, and then the one guy died, and they were like, "We're never
MCA.
making music again."
It was crazy. Yeah, their very last album, Hot Sauce Committee Part 2, came out like a little bit before. Sometimes I forget how much I know about the Beastie
That's
Boys.
hilarious.
And then MCA died of cancer, and oh god, that was
Yeah.
tough. It was brutal. He was really like the guy.
This is actually just the Beastie Boys podcast.
Beastie Boys hour. He was kind of like he kind of like legitimized them as a group
Yeah.
because his voice was like so distinct, whereas like the
Yeah.
other two were. I mean, you can tell like not that you can't tell the difference between them, but the other two were a lot more like
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure. She shoves
Yes,
him.
it was the '90s, Emily.
You bully your siblings. She says that so early on. That's funny.
She played April O'Neil in the first live-action Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Nice. So those are just her friends, right?
Yeah.
Like, why let your daughter's friends come over in costumes if you know you're not gonna let her go out? Don't let those kids in. You know? Do they not have a dad?
No, they do not have a dad.
Okay.
But I think they explain in this movie that their dad was immortal.
Right. Okay. I knew there was like something.
As in immortal, not
Right,
immortal.
but he wasn't,
didn't
like,
live
one of the-
forever. He seemed to have passed away.
Right.
Gulf War.
I had friends who couldn't celebrate Halloween, but it was because they were
Oh,
Baptist.
religious deal. Yeah, that would be very funny if the grandma was like, "You're a Baptist. We're going to Baptist Town." See, this is what I'm talking about with Dylan. This is a Gilbert. Dylan is the gold
Yeah, I
standard
know.
of Gilbert.
Yeah.
Dylan is the gold standard of Gilbert. He out Gilbert's Gilbert by like a mile.
Oh my God, yeah.
But
Gilbert
you know what?
was like at least like goofy.
Yeah,
Like he brought that to the friend group.
that's true. And Dylan is definitely a lot less horny than Gilbert was. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's where they went wrong with the Gilbert. So maybe there's a very subtle difference between Gilbert's and Dylan's
Sure.
in these movies.
And that is
the
like, the
horniness, I
horniness.
guess.
Yeah, no, I
I
think
mean,
you're
I think
right.
that's a big part of it. Whereas, I mean, they're both kind of like annoying, nerdy dudes or whatever, but Dylan is more of the academic, and
Yeah.
Gilbert.
It's
I
like the
mean-
difference between like nerd and geek,
Yeah.
right?
Yep,
Like
exactly.
I think that used to
It's
be
a Gilbert
like
and a Dylan.
distinction. Yeah. Also, the conflict starts very quickly. Like
This
we're like
movie's
2 minutes
only
in.
an hour and 24 minutes
Yeah.
long. Like
You
they,
really gotta-
there's no time to waste.
Yeah.
They're like, let's open on a big ass pumpkin,
Yeah.
and then all hell breaks loose.
But it's also like that thing where like if you and I'm not a parent, you know, I'm not gonna presume to know what it's like.
Mm.
But like the more that you like make something taboo, like the more your kids are gonna want to rebel and be interested in it. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
That's the tough part about parenting. Probably is like,
oh, mom and dad met on Halloween.
oh right, because that's the only day when the portal is open between the two
Sure.
worlds. Classic Dylan line, Arbor Day.
So there's like a reason, like, because I always thought not always thought, but right now in my head, I'm like, is she just doesn't want her to go out because she doesn't want her interested in Halloween? Or is there like a practical reason of like, about the portal or
It's something about she doesn't want.
I know she doesn't want her to like know.
Yeah, she like doesn't want her to be magic. And I don't know if she. I think the mom. I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
But I think the mom is like, I had to grow up with magic. It was like forced on me, and I want my kid to have the opportunity to live a normal life. However, she's not really giving her
You're not
the
giving her a
choice
choice.
either
You're
way.
just
So
doing
it's
the other
like,
thing,
yeah, exactly. God, Debbie
is really
Reynolds,
funny.
dude. Debbie Reynolds.
I know, she's great. Is she alive?
No, she died.
Damn.
She died like
Last couple of years?
a week after Carrie Fisher
Oh,
died, I think.
that's right. Oh my God, I can't believe I
think she
forgot
died
that.
after
Yeah.
her.
I knew that.
Come on, Sophie.
Then why leave him sitting out?
It's a good. Why?
Like, put him on top of the fridge.
Yeah, something. Like no Halloween, no cookies, like that. See, that's
Yeah.
you could do that.
She just
like,
set him on the counter. That girl is adorable.
also, those are just Chips Ahoy, man.
Yeah, those are not homemade.
Putting Chips Ahoy on a plate. That's the
Like,
trashiest.
You could have avoided
oh,
all
that's
of
so
this.
sad.
Just don't open the package yet. Now she's a hypocrite too.
Yep. And a liar.
Liver. I feel like liver.
Are you gonna say liver gets a bad rep?
I don't know. I've never had it,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like it could. There's potential that liver is like the beets of meat.
Do beets get a bad rep in the veggie world?
I feel like they do. They're like an old. Dude, I've been on a beet kick.
Yeah,
I've been eating
beets are
like
good,
crazy,
man.
Dude.
Beet salad with feta.
Oh, I'm more of a. I lean goat cheese, but that's
Word.
just me.
I hear you.
But like with little oranges. Oh my god, I've been eating a lot of beets, but like, anyway.
No, please.
Liver,
I don't know why that made me
disgusting.
laugh. Yeah,
It smells bad.
Yes, because the Christmas Eve party that my parents do, you know, my mom's parents like threw it before then, so it's been going on forever, and for whatever reason, they like still, I guess because it was tradition or whatever, like they still, my mom goes and like buys liverwurst and like cuts it up and puts it on the deli platter.
Right, it's like a deli meat version of liver, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably not the worst way to have it.
Ooh, I mean, I'm sure you can think of, worse ones, but it's so gross. Everything about it's disgusting.
Yeah. My first job that I ever had, I worked at a hospital in the dietary, serving dinner, and man, they would have liver once in a while, and just it would get sent back so much by like all the patients, and I'm like, why are we still serving?
Yeah.
People and it was like a hospital that was a lot of old people, like skilled nursing or whatever. Even they didn't want it, and it was like, take a hint.
Yeah, that's bad news.
My God,
because that's liver's crowd right there.
Literally, like, yeah, if it's not popular there, it's not popular anywhere. Okay, so Marnie's 13.
Yes.
I do appreciate that they all look related in this movie. You watch a lot of these movies and it's like, that is not that person's child.
Yeah,
like,
right.
That is not that person's sibling. But like Debbie Reynolds and the mom, like they look related, and the two daughters, like they look like sisters.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I mean, then Dylan, he's a boy, so he looks different. But like, they look like a family members.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
That's a great point. She's too young to be playing with hieroglyphics. It's dangerous.
Like, what do you think kids are learning about in 6th grade? You do like a
That's
whole
true.
Egypt thing. You do a whole Egypt
Hell
thing.
yeah, that's
you
when
know?
you learn the Egypt unit in
yeah.
6th grade.
Fucking.
God damn it, Dylan. Oh, I thought she was like a gypsy.
Oh my god. I'm a big pimple. You feel like trick-or-treating's like not as big of a thing anymore, is it? Like even before COVID, like I feel like, I don't know, people always going to like malls or like schools and like doing trick-or-treating and stuff. Like trick-or-treating wasn't allowed in Fredonia.
Like ever?
Like because it was a college town and like most of the housing was college students, the town like didn't allow trick-or-treating. So that's why the school like hosted it for the kids in town.
Oh, really?
And like the music hall, they would do like a whole like
Yeah. No, I've seen a lot of
thing.
schools do like stuff like
Yeah.
that, but I always thought it was like
kids like didn't trick-or-treat in
like a
Fredonia.
bonus thing.
Which
Man, that really
sucks.
sucks.
I know.
Yeah, that's school. That's a real double-edged sword with that school because
Yeah.
it like
'Cause I'm
it's
sure,
the only
like-
reason there is a town.
I
But it's
know.
also like
And
no
I'm sure most
trick-or-treating.
college kids, like if I lived in an apartment and I got trick-or-treaters, I'd love that as a college
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
But I'm sure there are college kids out there who like would maybe be like, you know, I can't imagine most people are just like fucking with little kids, but
No,
like, you
no.
know, maybe doing something to like bother people. I don't know. Yeah. God, I loved trick-or-treating as a kid. So fun.
What is your favorite Halloween costume? We should save this for the podcast, but I
Yeah,
am curious.
like that I ever. Gotta think about that one. I don't know. I'm trying to think like things I ever was. Do you have one in mind? Like, do you remember your Halloween costumes? I feel like I don't
Yes.
really.
Well,
I was probably Spider-Man or something. I don't know.
oh, dude. You want?
Were you always like a comic book character?
No. Really. I did have a Spider-Man costume,
Mm-hmm.
but I never actually wore it on Halloween. I pretty much wore it every other day of the year.
Sure.
But like, yeah, my buddy makes fun of me all the time because I would once in a while like wear either. So I had a Spider-Man costume that was like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and then so sometimes I would like wear that under my clothes and like just go to dinner or something
How
or
old
whatever.
were we talking?
Well, I mean, I started doing this when I was like pretty young, but
Okay.
eventually I like that costume got way too small for me.
Aw.
So I had this red long sleeve shirt. It was probably Matthew's actually, and it had some dumb soccer thing or something on the front. So I turned it inside out and then I drew like the Spider-Man costume onto
awesome.
it, and then I wore that under my clothes. But whenever I would wear a Spider-Man suit under my clothes, I would always wear a like long sleeve button up shirt over it, which I never wore any other time, but it's like that's what Spider-Man wears so that
does.
he
He can
can
go
so you can
by.
have the tear.
Yeah.
You want the tear.
Right.
So that was like
Otherwise,
the telltale sign. Although one time I wore a Batman costume under my clothes and Matthew and I were like playing Batman like that whole week, and I wore this thing under my clothes for a long time. And so I would like put the Batman suit on, or and then I would like change into it out of my regular clothes, and then I would like ride my bike around the neighborhood, which was just like this big circle.
Yeah.
It was almost like my neighborhood was basically just like a large cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And I would like go cruising for crimes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was super embarrassed that I was wearing the Batman costume, so I would just like zoom really, really fast down the street, like with my head completely forward. And then one time, do you know a guy named Mike Bunny? Shout out to him. He went to Fredonia. He's friends with Kyle.
That sounds
Because we all went to
familiar.
school together. You probably met him.
Yeah.
He's a great dude. But he grew up on like the other side of my street. And one time I was doing my what do you call it? I was going out. I was out on patrol.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to go really fast so no one would see me. And Mike Bunny's dad was out in the driveway, and he goes, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." I was like,
awesome.
I have to get out of here.
That
But I
rules.
I had the Batman costume on, and we would still be playing Batman, but we would be like doing other stuff because this was like the Batman's downtime or whatever.
Sure.
And I remember my mom one time, I was wearing like a short sleeve shirt. Sorry, I'm distracting
That's
from
okay,
this picture book of
Because I think that
Marnie so much.
because I knew she was gonna say that, right? And it's like that's just any little girl.
Right.
Oh no, my Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
No.
Maybe Dylan is he's got a little more of that Gilbert in him than we thought.
Sorry, not to interrupt your story. I just
No,
wanted
please.
to know if what they were gonna say was
You
gonna
know
be
I will not
ridiculous.
stop. Oh, hold on. I want to see if she's going to.
Dude, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a mermaid so bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a good one.
Like little, but it was like the time, like I was pretty, like I'm talking like really little, but I was like, it's gotta be real, right? Like,
Yeah.
that was my like fantasy fixation as a kid. Definitely mermaids, but I feel like that was like a lot of my like,
Oh, 100%.
like around that time.
Mermaids
there
were
There was
huge.
a lot of mermaid content
What was
back then.
What was that one with like the 3 girls who were mermaids?
No, H2O.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what. Yeah.
I think they were Australian.
Yes, because that show was like, because it was shot in a way that like looked more Australian, like it looked so
Yeah,
different
yeah.
and stuff. It looked like kind of British, like less produced. It was.
Oh. Poor Poor Marnie. I do feel bad for her. Her mom's just like being so. Just because you didn't like it, Mom, doesn't mean I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
It's messed
No,
up.
Dad. It's your dream.
It's fucked up. Yeah, literally. Ugh, I'm so mad that like Ice Princess is not a Disney Channel original movie. I think it has Fuck, what's that woman's name?
Joni Mitchell.
No.
Joan Crawford.
No.
Joan Cusack.
Yeah. I think she plays the mom in that movie. She wants her daughter to go to Harvard, but her daughter's like doing a science, like a physics project about figure skating. So she starts figure skating, something like that. I could be misremembering. She starts figure skating, and she realizes she really likes it and she's really good at it. But her mom wants her to go to Harvard,
where figure skating's not allowed, famously.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, this is a Disney movie. It's like, oh, you turn into a witch when you get your bat mitzvah. That was forced, and I want to apologize to everybody, but still.
It's true. She is like fighting the Tupperware.
Hey man, it was the 90s.
She brought that chicken to life. That's insane.
And also sad for that chicken and confusing. And now it's just back to
That's
nothing
horrifying.
for that chicken.
I mean, duh.
Yeah. Wait, so if she doesn't use her...
If she doesn't start training tonight, she's supposed to be done by the time she's 13, done training. But if she doesn't start trying to utilize her powers by now, then it'll be too late. So that's supposed to be a commentary on the times
Of
1998. Nothing to do with.
Emily, I'm pretty sure you've written every one of these movies so far.
Like, I took one script writing class, and then I was like, I see it all now.
Oh,
I see it.
Your third eye is open at this point.
I also love how, like, being a witch is based around a holiday.
Right.
Like, that all these mythical creatures live in Halloweentown.
Yeah.
Like, they don't just live in, like, some other place.
And it's such a weird choice to call it Halloweentown, too. That kind of never made sense to me.
Yeah. Why is she telling this to Dylan? Why is she telling
That's
this to
true.
Like,
I mean, she's got nobody else. God damn it, Dylan. He got her.
Because he doesn't have powers, right? It's just the two girls. Or is this supposed to be up for debate?
Dylan, he does have powers, but he like refuses to believe that he has powers.
That doesn't probably like manifest.
Yeah, there's a few times throughout the series where Dylan like kind of uses a little magic to help his family out. I think one might happen in this as well. But then the rest of the time he's like, nah, magic is dumb.
Come on, Dylan.
Yeah, I know, buddy. Yeah.
Buddy.
Ugh.
Sometimes we gotta be honest with ourselves.
Yeah. You gotta know. I mean, you have mirrors in that house. You hear your own voice.
Ugh.
Oh, I thought that stripe in his shirt was the top of his pants.
All the way up there.
Yep.
She's got to be around here somewhere. There she is. Like 0.5 seconds later.
Yeah, she'd probably spot them by that point.
It pulled
just
up.
pulled-
It pulled up. In the beginning, it was floating. It literally just rolled
That's
up.
true. Well, I mean, I guess it's hard for her to
it
jump
looks
up there.
Different, I guess, than like a normal bus, but also, why are they being sneaky? Like, Grandma would love to see them. You know what I mean? Like
That's true,
don't think
but
she'd
their mom definitely wouldn't be happy.
No,
I think
but
they're worried that their grandma would be
snitch
like.
on them to the mom.
I mean,
after everything. I guess they don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever, they don't know. This is insane. Underworld. That's hilarious.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Jerry Springer. You guys are literally flying.
Yeah,
You're literally in
there's
the clouds.
nothing outside. You're except some kind of cosmic wormhole.
Why is it daylight?
That is what a great point. What is that guy?
I don't know. He's just a dude. Like,
Anybody who dresses like a little different.
why is he
Halloweentown.
dressed like a nutcracker? Like, come on.
This woman always reminded me a little bit of my Aunt Sue.
Is there a pun in there that I'm missing? I don't think so. Ooh, I'm going to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 after this.
Oh,
Just
really?
throwing that in there, yeah.
Nice. Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
You idiot. No.
Is the mayor the bad guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to
They
see.
gave him dark curly hair like Satan. You know what I mean? Like, he...
Yeah, he does look like the devil.
Oh, right. Is that little she's...
Right, not right. More in Halloweentown. That's the other thing. Your kid's gonna die.
Right, like, right.
This guy I love. Does he eat bones? Because he's a skeleton?
I don't know.
Or does he just carry that
As
fish?
a, like, to
Yeah,
make a
just
joke.
yeah. I'm kind of a funny guy around here.
Soapy.
Why on earth would her name be Soapy? Well, it's Halloweentown. Of course, that guy's name is Benny.
The taxi driver?
Yeah. Although his name is Calabar, which is, I guess, a little weird. Dylan. Another great point.
It's like, that's your issue with this, Dylan?
Of course it is. That's so Dylan, though. That's so Dylan. Almost
It's
happened.
very pragmatic.
Yep. That's the rest of the theme song, actually. That's so Dylan. He's very pragmatic. Why don't you go around? If you had a dealing with the shadow creature,
Yeah.
whatever. I feel like that's something you want to keep private.
Sure.
You know what's crazy?
Hmm.
That puppet, which is awesome looking,
Yeah.
it's bones. Its facial bones are
Right.
moving like...
But it's like moving like flesh.
Ugh.
Yeah. Sophie could fit through there. She would fit through those bars. Dylan would probably fit
She
through those
doesn't
bars.
have to. You gotta start
Do better
somewhere.
than that.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a slant rhyme.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
I was trying to think of that term the other day because that video of Eminem talking about orange.
Mansion in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? I pushed. How confusing for that frog, yet again.
Yes, these people.
Just playing with life like that.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Maybe that's why they like burned all the witches. Because it was like,
It's like, hey, you can't just...
we know you're not a bad person necessarily, but
Come on.
you're playing.
Just traumatizing
Yeah.
like, living things. Not nice.
This is funny.
Yeah.
That's a good gag. That's not the most power. I mean, they're literally at the
Someone's
door
coming?
by that time, basically. Like, that's not going to help you that much, I don't think. Who'd you think it was?
She's not even acting that surprised.
Mm-mm. 98.
Yeah, I mean, look. Back then, you couldn't even use the computer and the phone at the same time in your house. The
That's
dial-up.
crazy.
Like,
I will tell you, I'm getting a little sick of that device. I know this is like an older movie,
Time
so
works
it's whatever.
different,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like time actually works different in this. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
like it's one thing with like, did you watch Interstellar?
Oh well, that
Like
sure,
planets
yeah,
or whatever,
yeah,
because because of
'Cause
that's
it's-
like
it's
science,
like
it's
real,
how planets
yeah.
work. Yeah. Also, she said might be 2 days from now. Do you know or don't you?
That's honestly my biggest problem with Halloweentown. I mean, it's not really a problem, but if like, because we did the Cromwell witches versus the Hocus Pocus witches once for who would win of the week,
Ooh.
and the Cromwell magic is like it's so loose.
Right.
Like there's like no rules to
Yeah.
it. Like even, it's pretty much like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like it's just you can do whatever you want.
Like I think so far Sophie's demonstrated the most. Like she wishes for something and like it happens because she's like a little kid who has like
right.
those kind of like I wish for this to
like
happen.
more base
Like,
instinctual
yeah.
desires
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. There is a like subplot that they kind of abandon in these movies. That is like Sophie's like more powerful than anybody around.
Yeah.
But they like I think in the next one, I don't know if this young woman just grew up to be like a really bad actress or something. But the next one she's not really in, and then the third one I don't think she's actually in at all, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, she's actually in some other dimension, like doing
Yeah.
something or whatever." It's like, okay,
This is regular glitter.
yep, that's true.
That's funny.
It is good.
That's
It's
good.
good stuff.
Werewolf. Like, what are you gonna do? Just sit here?
You know what? There's probably a lot of cool books in that house.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
true.
to
There
say it.
probably are a lot of cool books, but they're all gonna be about magic. He's gonna think they're dumb.
That's true. Kind of miss when
lady-
TVs were that size.
Yeah. I remember when we got like a plasma TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My grandparents were the first one, like people we knew to get one, and
Yeah.
my grandma was like, "I hate this thing,"
Really?
because it was HD,
Yeah.
and we'd go over there to watch football a lot,
Yeah.
and she'd be like, "You can see all the guys so clearly, and they
Everything.
look gross."
Yeah. Too HD.
Yeah.
Not good.
That Cyclops head's got to be so heavy.
Yeah. The one thing the humans gave them, bowling. They were like, now this, we're keeping.
Yeah, I mean, what year did this fucking Dark Times thing happen?
Right? 1975?
Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
She just eats it?
Sure. Magic Sunday. Sus.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I trust this guy that looks like the devil and is the bad guy of this movie.
I shouldn't have said he looks like the devil because he has dark curly hair. That is how the devil is, like, portrayed.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of times people are like, yeah, it's because they try to make him look Jewish.
Oh,
Make him look
really?
evil. Yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that in, like, old paintings of him and shit.
Sure.
The devil's handsome. That's the point. You know what I mean? Like, Calabar's handsome.
Yeah, how could he be
You know what I
Jewish
mean?
if he's handsome?
That's
You're
not
absolutely
what I mean
you're
either.
absolutely right, Emily.
But, like,
you
they
make
don't-
a great point.
But, like, they're not trying to make him look gross.
Mhm.
Like, he's charming. You know what I mean? Like, they're not, like, over
Yeah.
caricature. Like, he's not, like, a caricature or something. He's just,
Mhm.
like, a handsome dude. So, like, well, he can't be bad.
Yeah.
Like, not the Elvis ghoul. I had no idea.
The
I could
Elvis
just
ghoul?
tell by the way that guy
Oh,
was
so
standing.
good.
I was like, he's gonna do an Elvis thing, isn't he?
This part I never liked. Just you know what? I don't
She
like
buying
the
a broom?
design of the brooms. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like I like a Harry Potter looking broom.
I
Like
do
I
like
like
the
I like a Nimbus 2000. This to me, this is like a joke. And I know that doesn't really make any sense cuz this is all fake, but at the time,
Marley. Is she really being bullied by this boy she's never met? Ew. Got his ass.
that is
That
good.
is pretty funny.
The big cheese.
I was like, where's she going with this? She's calling him stinky? Like, come on. Yeah, those brooms are ugly.
You know what? They're like sci-fi.
Yeah. But it really, it kind of just feels like the prop department was like, oh, fuck, we didn't buy the fucking brooms.
Just make them crazy.
And they just made some intern out to, like they were just gave him, like, $50, told him to, like, go to Home Depot.
It would be fun to use one of those, like, in your house, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, for actual sweeping.
Mm-hmm. I want to hate what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm having fun watching them flying through the sky.
Sure. Oh shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, she's still happy to see her mom.
Yeah. Well, Sophie,
She probably
she's
doesn't
not
have much
very
of an opinion.
bright.
Yeah, she probably doesn't have much of an opinion on what's going on right here.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think that that's true.
I don't think that is true.
Jesus.
Is this eugenics?
I've never known what that word means, but I'm going to say it absolutely is.
What? It's like when you try to prevent like a certain type of person from being born. Like you try to like
Jesus.
like that's like what the Nazis did, you know, like they were
Sure.
trying to stop like Jewish people or anybody else from like having
Sure.
more
Can't have a
kids,
lot of
basically.
Calibars running around.
Right, yeah. Well, and so like when places go around, it's like, oh, we sterilized all the women of like this one kind of thing. It's like so that there's, you know, people can't have more children.
Jesus.
Like, yeah. I mean, what did you expect, lady? Like,
I
are you
know.
serious?
Like, you didn't even give... Yeah, man. Didn't even give her a choice. And that's a big deal.
Right. We're not talking like...
Oh, you can't go to the dance
Yeah.
or whatever, you know. Nice. Wow.
Damn.
That's pretty... You're really up to the Andy there. What's her name? Marnie? Oh, Sophie. Poor simple Sophie.
Does Calabar, is that like a anagram? I don't think so. Not that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't think so. It'd be funny if it was, though.
Yeah.
And we were both just like, nah, it can't be.
Nah, it can't be.
Like, literally all I did in my head was, like, maybe
Backwards.
wiggle the R around a
Yeah.
little bit. Wow. I don't remember that little guy.
Hear about the election? No.
Oh, God.
They're like, ugh, great. I have to listen to our mom flirt with this guy.
Huh? Man, that's why she didn't like him.
He looks like Howard Stern.
Mm. Jewish icon Howard Stern. Come on, Emily.
Is Howard Stern
Come on.
Jewish?
Yes, he's a Jewish icon. Are you looking up if Howard Stern?
No. I was looking.
You're looking up if this guy's Jewish?
No, I was looking to see if this guy's been in other stuff. That looks kind of like a wig.
It does look kind of
Well,
like a wig, but I'm going to say it's not.
It's probably not.
I think it's just
I
big
think
old.
it's just really dark. Like, I
Yeah.
think they dyed it like to be darker than.
I think it's just thick old 90s hair.
Yeah. Maybe he has a perm. Is that just a normal woman?
Yep, looks like
in a
it.
costume?
I mean, it'd be weird if that was part of her body. She was the pincushion monster, and
But,
they were just sticking
look
things into her.
around,
I mean,
like-
that just seems very strange. Get a clue, Dylan.
Gross. That's totally how kids are, though. Like, you see your mom flirt with one person, you're like, well, if you marry that guy. And it's like, that's not how that works.
Oh, no. You know who this man is? You know who this guy is?
Who?
He reminds me a little bit of Spider from Avatar 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't want anybody revealing themselves.
Yeah, this is a Disney Channel movie, guys. There's actually no other kids in this whole town.
Yeah, really. Except for that one annoying kid.
Oh, yeah. She didn't believe it? She's got a good point. I mean, come on,
What
Sophie.
a sentence.
Were those mummies supposed to be like real mummies?
I don't know. Or maybe they're like mannequins.
Oh man, I wish one of them was Harold. How did they not do that?
That's such an easy like Easter egg.
Yeah.
Too. Like, come on.
The shared cinematic universe of the Disney Channel originals.
Right. And you know, I used to once in a while get confused thinking that Calabar was the bad guy from the Twitches movies.
Mm.
What's that guy's name?
I don't remember. All I remember is like the name of the. I don't remember like a personification of the darkness in Twitches.
Yeah.
So I know that's like what they
I
call
thought they had like
the bad thing.
he had like a vague like.
This town is a shithole.
Oh my god, this is really funny. The bad guy's name in Twitches is Thantos.
That's awesome.
Dubair.
Thantos
But it's-
Dubair?
Did you
Wow.
do you watch Better Call Saul?
No.
This actor is in Better Call Saul.
Calabar?
No,
The-
Thantos.
Santos what's his name again?
Dubair.
Santos Dubair.
Patrick
That's
Fabian.
great.
Oh god.
Could use that for like a D&D character.
Yeah, it's they're all just sitting in here.
They're like frozen or something.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. He is a wiener. He is a
Stay
wiener.
out of this. Just, like, he's just sitting there like commentating. Okay. I'm glad we
Somebody
addressed
had
him
to say
just
it.
talking. He has like Grinch hands.
Oh.
That was hilarious looking. Oh, but the kid doesn't want her to get hurt. He's like,
Yeah.
wait, stop.
He's talking to him? Good luck,
He
buddy.
looks around like.
She's rusty. Weird time for that musical cue.
Little flute.
Now
sound.
back to the talisman.
No.
Nice.
She just stood there and let that happen.
Well, she's distraught. Her daughter just got.
Oh, the light.
Don't worry, kids. They had to double down on that one. Is she dead? Did she die? Nope. It's just an evil spell that freezes them.
Don't worry, kids. Everything just broke down in like 1 minute.
They're right outside the building.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh man.
too bad, Sophie. Did you poop, Sophie? Sophie, did you poop?
Dylan, don't you remember when we came to town in the first place, you stupid idiot? Ugh. He was standing there when she said that earlier. Why is he acting surprised?
Well. Oh, Dylan.
Oh my god.
That's just an 80s woman.
Mm-hmm.
That looks pretty sick.
Yeah, that one's some like the prosthetics and the costumes and stuff are like
They're crazy.
yeah.
They're really good.
He really looks like a werewolf.
You know, that guy's good at his job. He's doing his best. He's a small business owner, and he takes what he does very seriously, and I think that's why people keep coming into the shop. It's also probably the only place to get your hair cut in that entire
Probably,
town.
that's true.
With like 60
Oh.
people.
Ugh.
See, this can't have been their grandma's plan, though.
No.
Like, there must be a store where you can get that stuff.
Right.
Look at that.
Was it supposed to be like Austin Powers ish?
I mean,
or
it was.
Did
I
people
mean,
just
it was.
say that?
Like there's not a ton of facial movement, but they look really good.
Mm-hmm. Is it supposed to be so much more like 80s because time like passes more slowly?
That is a good question.
Okay, rude. No death guard instead of a lifeguard.
It's the little details. It's the little details.
Ew. Ugh. This guy's being very patient with this weird little boy.
Yeah.
She's just being offensive.
Yeah. Sophie, quick. commit a hate crime so I can get this guy sweat.
It's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it is. Oh, good. Somebody left their vial there.
She just left it hot as shit too.
Yeah.
Can at least put it back for the.
Oh. Those masks are cool. Ooh. You could have given me probably 10 guesses, and I would not have guessed
what that guy's
was very. A dentist troll? I'm a teeth troll. Give me your teeth.
Dude, come on.
Come on.
There's just a dog, a regular dog.
Uh-oh.
Is this guy actually bad?
Well, he's like tainted right now or something.
What a weird shot of Sophie that starts like it just.
It just
Look,
looks.
if someone's forcing you to get in a car, you probably don't want to get in that car.
Yeah. Oh, that's why that dog was sitting there. Because dogs like bones, and he's a skeleton.
Seems like a bad idea to have a pet dog in this town.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't base all your life decisions off of the town's one skeleton. You know.
Who never seems to get out of that cab.
That I don't think he
Whatever.
has legs.
He might not. That means with ice cream.
That's what I thought.
Marnie, you're just saying stuff.
She doesn't know. You gonna be a witch? Good luck.
Why were you paying attention then, Dylan?
Yeah.
You thought it was going to be so important later on.
You didn't even remember the werewolf hair. Pretty close.
Look, maybe if you can just get close enough, it'll know what you're saying.
She's Rain Man.
That's just the same thing she just
Yeah,
said.
and there's no melody to it. God, Sophie.
Two untrained witches, maybe that's like equivalent to one average witch.
I mean, that math checks out to me.
So
It is
that's
lit,
the
Dylan.
Merlin thing.
Yes, that's the
That's
talisman.
the talisman. Sick.
Oh yeah, better bring that.
Yeah, put on the cloak.
She's witch as hell. Dylan, you little asshole.
Yeah, she specifically told me they're just frozen. And that they'll be fine.
They're not dead. It's a spell
They're
that
not
just
dead.
freezes us. God damn it, Dylan.
Look, don't yell at the magical thing.
Look at his fucking haircut. Up your butt, Dylan. No. She's pointing at it? Oh. It's smoking? Nobody's doing anything?
I mean, you know.
Maybe it's smoke. Sometimes the pumpkin spebs a bit. You know what they say. Sometimes
Also,
the pumpkin
he's like,
smokes.
"You're not thinking about going into that thing." Like, whatever. It's got holes all in the front. Like, you.
Yeah, you can literally just
You'll be
reach
able
in
to
and
see me.
swoop. It's not like it's being guarded,
Right.
except by
Which
that
you would
fence.
think. Oh, maybe that.
I mean, he did it to every single other person
did
that
you
I
think
brought
was
there,
gonna
but mm-mm. Civil War guy? I was at Halloweentown. I really do like this guy's whole look.
Sure, yeah.
I almost wish they didn't do such extreme close-ups on him the whole time.
Yeah.
Because, like...
Because he has, like, a scarecrow's
Yeah.
mask thing going on, right?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice little touch. The
Yeah.
bracelets or whatever. You know, the ropes on the wrists.
So he just wants them all to be.
He wants to go back
Yeah.
and take over the regular land.
Dude, you could help. Like, he could be helping. Like,
Right.
distract him. He does it.
Yeah.
Like, subvert. See, when I looked it up, Calabar was spelled with a K.
Really? Yeah. I always thought that's interesting. Because the second one is Calabar's Revenge.
Yeah.
So we got to check that title and
Yeah.
see. Mm.
It's not his fault. He was just a kid who was, like, groomed by an adult to,
Yeah.
like,
That's true.
do something bad.
Nice.
Damn. Poor Luke.
It's Luke under there? JK. Nice. Drop it.
Marnie.
Come on, bitch.
My goodness. Let go.
My God. Dylan's arms must just be covered in bruises. Because of all the dumb shit he says.
Her foot just like... Oh, Harriet.
Not bad, kid.
Hell yeah.
Not bad. He's still alive. What are they going to do with him?
Right.
Oh, shit, that's right.
You could have had all this. It's just like, ew.
Rule.
The
He's the
mayor.
mayor.
He's not the king. Oh, it was just that easy all along. Oh, okay.
Huh.
That's crazy.
That's a little strange.
A baby talisman. This is so funny, them far away, and it's just really quiet. It's just like they're just kind of, they're just like.
I'll give you $100 if you can explain that joke to
I
me.
think his name is Calabar. That's literally it.
Because of the bar part of his name?
Yeah. We get it. Oh my god.
It's kind of like
there's
save
5 of you.
everybody already. Like, he honestly could have killed all 5 of them. Is this a little drummer boy? Come on,
Dylan, your fingers are literally glowing and sparking.
Yeah,
like
just
like. Oh, it's a dream. Remember, it doesn't matter then. Just do it.
He's never gonna have a fulfilling life if he keeps denying who he is. Just holding it. What the hell?
Ugh. Kind of gross.
Did it absorb him?
I don't know if it absorbed him or if it disintegrated him.
Yeah. It's hard to tell where the citizen, like, I mean, they seem happy that Calabar is, like, gone and stuff,
Yeah.
but they never really got a say in anything that's been happening to
Yeah.
them. Same here, Marnie. Same here.
Yeah. They both had things to learn.
Wow. That was an ice cream man. That was an ice cream.
regular ice
That's all it
cream man?
was. Yes, he wasn't a goblin or anything. Yeah, you sound just like his dad.
Oh, he went back to normal.
Well, he made you look better. Oh my God, Luke.
Oh. Nah.
Not bad. Yeah. Is he going to be driving the bus?
I hope so. What?
That's just a civil. That's just like fucking Red Badge of Courage over there.
Want to keep them? All of them? Well, maybe she likes living in Halloweentown.
I know that really doesn't seem like the best.
Although,
But like the whole thing, I mean, this whole point is is Marnie's mom like denying her Halloweentown roots.
Yeah.
And so now she's still not even.
so
I mean, I guess it's a.
what if we just straight up leave Halloweentown?
Yeah, it's kind of like. I mean, I guess on the surface it seems kind of like a step forward, but it's also like.
But
just
maybe
come
I don't
into
know.
my
Maybe it was just
world.
like the grandma, like she wants to be with her family and the grandkids more than Halloweentown.
Oh, for
but she just
sure.
like the mom just wouldn't let her before.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the kids, they probably. I mean. God damn it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Magic, Dylan.
But yeah, like it's alive. Like that's how. It's like a dog.
Dude, I'll tell you, if I was a citizen of Halloweentown, I'd be like, it's nice that they saved us, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't really know what was going on. I
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of context for
Yeah.
what happened
like,
there.
Why are we all waving goodbye?
But I'd be like, I definitely do not want to stand there and just wave at these
yeah,
people.
because like she was saying that like all the citizens like didn't even believe her and didn't care.
Right.
Do they go trick or treating in the end?
No, I'm pretty sure these movies end pretty abruptly.
They do. They really do. Yeah. Yeah.
Another classic. Well, let's go talk about it on the podcast. Patreon.com/ see Calabar with a K right there.
Then why is it a C in the captions?
Sometimes captions people they don't pay.
They don't give a shit.
They don't know what's going on. It's a tough gig, but it is what it is.
Probably.
Patreon.com/TechSpot.